The community of Moscow is still trying to find a way forward after 4 University of Idaho students were murdered last Sunday. Even before Thanksgiving break started this week, many students left campus early after news of the attack. They said they felt unsafe with the suspects still out there. Now, as our Abby Davis tells us, some families are trying to decide if it's safe to send their students back to Moscow after this break ends.
Heather Cook just wants her daughter safe.
We'll listen to what she wants to do.
But after the killing of 4 University of Idaho students last week, Cook says safe might mean staying home.
When you send your kid to school, you pick the options of, is it a safe school? What's happened there?
And how do you feel about your daughter going back to school after break?
I have some mixed emotions, obviously. So I'm not really worried about when she goes back, like being at home per se, more along the lines of she'd like to study at night in the library. She'd go out on weekends with friends.
After Thanksgiving break, there are only 3 weeks until the end of the semester.
The police continue to inform us that they believe this was a targeted attack. But we recognize this is not good enough for some of our students who will want to complete their semester remotely until the person who committed the crime is in custody.
On the other hand, University of Idaho President Scott Green said during Sunday's news conference that some students want to come back.
We're asking instructors to plan for both sets of students as we finish the semester. We learned a lot during COVID, and we have many course delivery options our faculty can deploy to meet student needs.
KTVB received several comments on social media from parents hesitating to send their kids back to Moscow. One mom commented, "I don't want her to go back, but she wants to spend time with friends before the Christmas break." Another mom is tired of what she calls a lack of transparency from police, saying, "How can we let her go back?" But others aren't as worried. One parent says the university is doing everything they can to keep students safe, but hopes her son checks in more often. Another mom, whose son is a grad student, says, "It would be comforting to know this person is no longer roaming around, but I am not in fear of any incidents."
I think everybody's hoping, but by the time it's time to go back next weekend, there'll be more information. But if not, I think we're just going to sit down as a family and discuss it. If she feels safe, if she wants to go back.
Yeah, still so many unknowns. The University of Idaho says it's sending out an email tomorrow with more information about what exactly classes will look like after Thanksgiving break. We reported this weekend students may have the option to take classes remotely.